All right, folks, restarting a firewall is no joke. You don't just hit the power button and hope for the best. It's crucial to understand when a restart is actually needed. No one wants to reboot a firewall just to realize it wasn't the problem. Talk about awkward. A proper restart ensures your network stays functional and users stay happy. So, let's do this the smart way, and not like turning your Wi-Fi router off and on in blind hope. Imagine your operations running at peak performance. No delays, no waste, just growth. That's what I deliver with SAP. With my hands-on experience, I tailor solutions that fit your needs, not the other way around. From automation to AI-driven analytics, let's make your business unstoppable. Ready to see the difference expertise makes? Let's build a smarter, faster future starting today. Before hitting that restart button, let's ask ourselves, do I really need to restart? Think of it like rebooting your laptop. Sometimes there's a better fix. Check performance, logs, and errors first. If a firewall issue is like a flat tire, restarting it without checking first is like replacing the car just because of a small puncture. Imagine spending hours setting up your firewall just to lose all settings in a restart. Nightmare, right? That's why backing up is essential. It's your safety net. So, before pressing the restart button, make sure your configurations are saved. It's like keeping a spare key before locking the door. Nothing is worse than a surprise network outage. Always notify users before restarting to avoid panic. If you suddenly restart, you might get emails that look like angry letters from a lawyer. A quick email or message saves frustration and keeps everyone happy. Would you jump into a pool without checking the water first? Same logic applies here. Review system logs before restarting. If something is seriously wrong, you don't want to make it worse with a random reboot. Dig into the data and be sure the system isn't screaming for help. All right, folks, first step, suspending the active firewall. It's like putting it on pause so we can work on it. Make sure you have the right access before you proceed. Otherwise, the firewall will just stare at you like a stubborn door refusing to open. Now, let's bring the firewall back to life. Hit that restart button, but don't just walk away assuming everything's fine. Always double-check that services are up and running, because a silent firewall is no good firewall. High availability means no nasty surprises when things go wrong. Let's make sure the backup system isn't just there for decoration. It should be fully functional and ready to take over if needed. Restoration time. Think of this as making sure your firewall didn't have an identity crisis during suspension. Get those settings back in place and confirm everything runs smoothly. A firewall without connectivity is like a roadblock on a busy street. Totally frustrating. Run those checks, look for dropped packets, and make sure the road is clear for data traffic. Logs are your best friend when troubleshooting. Dig into them like a detective hunting for clues. Those warnings won't fix themselves. Think of updates like regular checkups. You wouldn't ignore a doctor's advice, right? Keep the firewall healthy with timely patches. Performance validation is the finishing touch. Make sure the firewall isn't running like an old car wheezing uphill. Speed, stability, and security are key. And we've done it. The firewall is back. Services are running, and the network is happy. Give yourself a pat on the back. Unless something's broken, then, well, time for another restart. And finally, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.